This is the IKS bunker. Are you receiving me? Over. Right, how you doing, folks? Welcome back to Bunker Wednesday. Unfortunately, Chris can't be with us today. Got number one fan here.
Hello,
and
folks.
got a couple of discussions to talk to you about. First off, we're going to talk about, or showing Fez a video. I was riding home from work and I saw another motorbike, another learner motorbike person undercut me, gave me the wanker sign, and yeah, I'm going to show Fez this
I
footage.
think it was me.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing I would do.
I can't believe it. Bloody absolute idiot.
Dun. I haven't been on a bike for years.
No, because when did you get your licence?
17, got my full licence, and a
Wow.
400cc at 17. It was, if anyone knows, it was an NC30, Honda.
Right.
Honda NC30.
How
It's a
powerful?
VFR basically.
Powerful.
400cc, quite powerful. I think licences have changed, but when I was younger and passed at 17, you could have any bike at all you wanted, but it had to be restricted. I think it was to 33 brake horsepower. Maybe wrong, but that's quite a lot on a bike.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's 33, but if you know the right people, like I did at the time, I got the certificate to say it was restricted, but it never was. Obviously, if you got stopped and they really wanted to check, but they would have to take things apart, they could, but no one ever did.
Nah, only MOTs would sort of worry about that, surely.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't worry about
They
that.
wouldn't
That's,
worry
no.
about that. No.
Yeah, so I had a 400 at full power at 17 years old, and it was good fun.
Yeah, I bet it was,
yeah,
yeah.
Honda VFR NC30. They're the first bike with it called a single side swing arm. So basically, all the exhaust and stuff was on one side. So the would be left hand side if you sat on the bike was completely exposed, a nice wheel.
Right,
It was
right.
really nice. It was just like a bare. There was nothing.
I've seen them.
No
yeah.
interruption. It
It's
was
just
like
straight on.
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
called single side swing arms. It was on a
Right,
single.
yeah.
It's really
I've seen
good.
them before. It looks futuristic, actually.
It's an amazing bike. I love Hondas personally. That's my choice.
Hondas never really fail on you,
No.
to be honest.
No.
Touch wood, folks.
Yeah.
But
It had some abuse that bike.
yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's a dangerous old game because I've had it. If I could go faster, I
Yeah.
would sort of push the limits a bit.
And when you're younger, you're indestructible. I mean,
Yeah.
you think you're indestructible. Sorry, because I've done all this stupid stuff. I've been on a motorbike, fast bike with just shorts, no top on, and it's ridiculous. You sit and think about it. When you're older, it's ridiculous.
It could be
You
serious
fall off.
consequences. Yeah.
You go have no skin,
Skin
left.
grafts.
But when you're younger, you don't really think about consequences, do you? And you
No,
think,
no.
well, it's never going to happen to me. It's always going to be the other person.
Same with exploring.
Yeah, yeah.
When you're exploring and stuff, going into dodgy places, climbing up and all that stuff. I look at places now and it's like, whoa, I don't know about that.
Yeah, like Lytton Spout.
Yeah, I probably won't go now.
I've done it once and I haven't done it again, and I always said I won't.
I've always had to go. So you want to go there, folk?
Yeah, I've done it. That was without you, wasn't it? That was That was without you.
Yeah, a long time ago. But I mean, Chris, he sometimes he goes a bit funny about, I don't think I can do that, and I'm like, yeah, I think we can actually.
It's more the other way around, though, isn't it? It's more us. Chris is always the one
Pushing the limits.
Like in France, we went down that big. Was it the Tallboy bomb? That big.
Yeah,
crater?
the V3 rocket base. Yeah.
I would not have done that if it wasn't for Chris. There's no way I was going down that because that was awful. And
You nearly died.
yeah,
on
I
the way
slipped.
back-
Yeah, because
back
it was
out.
like, the way up it'll be fine, and I slipped, and I started falling back into Chris. It was like, and it was
Pulled a
steep.
boulder out.
Yeah,
leading
yeah.
Chris, didn't it? Yeah.
And it was like really steep. Like always, cameras don't do it any justice. Do
Nah.
it? You can never really tell.
No, we do a good job at trying to get this footage for it, folks. But you got to be there to see it, really.
Yeah.
Especially them places and that. But yeah, bikes. I wouldn't mind a more powerful bike, but that one does 67 miles an hour on a good day. So
Oh, is that what it tops out at?
tops out. I've had it a
Okay.
bit faster going downhill.
Mm.
I've had it up to 71, I think.
Okay.
But the only trouble it winds me up with lorries. That, sometimes they go a bit faster than
Yeah.
and they try and
Yeah.
overtake, and it's like they're going a little bit too
Just
fast.
yeah,
And it's like
yeah,
I'm stuck-
just
I'm
tiny
at the
bit.
side of them, and it's like,
You
Then
could
I'll back off,
You're
the
125,
shame.
aren't you? It is 125.
Yeah,
Yours is your
125.
maximum limit.
yeah, it's a nice bike,
I'm surprised it doesn't go faster. I think it's because of the type of bike. Because the 125 I had, What was that? RS 125. I think it was a Honda RS 125.
Hmm.
I can't remember now. Anyway, that done 100 miles an hour.
Wow.
That was quick.
Yeah.
But it was thing is yours is more of a comfortable bike to.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
more of a.
this was a racer. It's designed,
Yeah.
you know, to
So you're
go
probably
quick.
lower.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, that was. Yeah.
I get behind the screen sometimes. The wind's blowing. I can't
It
see the
does
mirrors.
help, yeah.
Can't see the mirrors. But if I sit up, I'm blown all over the shop. I get right down. You can go through the wind, cut through the wind better, you know. And yeah, I mean, 125. That's 67 miles an hour. There's a Honda Forza, and that goes a bit faster. I think that does like 70 something miles an hour.
Okay.
It's a more expensive bike, a more premium bike. The Forzas to the PCX. But yeah, it depends on how things are.
Winds, all sorts.
Yeah, and the stuff in the bike. Apparently, you can get things for that. I don't know, like rollers or something
Okay.
for the drive.
Oh yeah, the
them
rollers
faster.
can go and
Yeah, you get
You,
things
I
to
mean,
go
you could
faster.
de-restrict it if you really wanted to. You can do. I de-restricted my 50cc. You call it
But I don't know. Just
boring it out. Mine was bored out from a 50 to a 70. It made probably, I don't know, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Not
Right.
massive amounts, but when you're like 16, it
As
all
fast as
makes
you want.
yeah,
Let's go.
makes a difference.
Yeah. Okay, yes, I got the memory stick, which I forgot. Bunker Wednesdays, folks, are always unprepared.
Yeah.
Number one fan comes around to sort out some video clips for the next video of his holiday, and I'll say, "Do you want to do a Bunker Wednesday?" Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
So is this the laptop that you bought, like from new originally? You
Not
were
new.
saying?
No, this is the second-hand one. I like it. It's so compact. It's got Windows on it as well as Mac.
How'd you?
It's just got a thing called Boot Camp, and you can
Oh.
install Windows on it. It guides you through it. Installs the drivers that help it run on
Oh,
the Mac.
really?
Yeah, but you can't install Mac on a Windows like that.
Yeah.
You got to hack it a bit more. So, right. I'll put that in. It probably won't work now. You watch. You watch this, folks.
That's a thin one. I've taken you've played it back.
I have, but it doesn't seem to be on there now. Come on. That's not a USB.
Might help to put it in the USB
Well-
port.
Not looking good, folks.
Oh
shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you need
well,
give it
Give
a
it time.
second.
It is an old laptop. It's 2012. Trying to plug it in the Ethernet port. Right, here we go. Oh, that says multi-boot. It's the old. Right, so this is videos that recorded today, and it's me
On the way home, yeah.
on the way home. Yeah, I hit Whitfield roundabout,
Yeah.
going round and roundabout, indicating on the inside, all the way around. And as I get to my turn off, indicate to the left,
Mhm.
do a lifesaver. Nothing there.
Yeah.
But I looked at after looking in the footage, you could see in the mirror slightly go past.
Okay.
That's after I looked in the mirror, then done a lifesaver.
Look
Listen.
over your right shoulder, left
Yeah.
shoulder. Sorry.
But here we go, folks. Let's have a look at this. Right, here we go. I'm going to fast forward it a bit.
It's about here then, yeah.
Audio's a bit shit.
Is that from the helmet on your head?
Yeah, helmet cam. So I'm going around indicating.
Getting your knee down on the roundabout.
Yeah, total man. And I'm indicating again. Nothing there. I indicate, honked him. He wanked Simon. He he struggled a bit. He nearly went into the curb. And then this happens. And then he tailgates me. And I'll point to my camera. If he wants to play games. I'm going 45 and a 50, but I was a bit thingy bob.
How long did he tailgate you for?
Got down to the bottom. I fast forwarded a bit. It's 40 along here. Still there. Not close, but he's there. So he tried to intimidate me, folks.
Yeah.
And he's the one in the wrong, undertaking big time.
Yeah, he definitely was in the wrong there. 100%.
Down to 30.
And he
undertook
does it again.
And look at the way he turns in to the Linces area. I wish he'd skidded off. That would be so funny. Look. He didn't even slow down. Straight up.
Yeah.
So there you go. What do you reckon on that?
Yeah. The thing is there was no need to undertake you.
No.
The only way I kind of agree with undertaking, and some people may disagree with me here, not just on bikes, on anything. If you're in a fast lane, say on the motorway and there's 3 lanes, or the middle lane,
Yeah.
and you're going under the speed limit, and I'm already, say I'm on the inside lane, because I always pull over, I don't lane hog, so I'll pull over, and I'm on the inside lane, and I'm catching someone up on the middle lane, I'm not going to pull out, because if I'm doing the speed limit, not as in going over 70, doing the speed limit, I don't see why I should pull out, because he is lane hogging and doing it under the speed limit.
Yeah.
So for me, their cases when I undertake, but that's not like on purpose undertake because I want to kind of piss someone off.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
There was some, I don't like to say the word, but chavvy arrogance there.
There's he could have went on the right hand side of you. I mean, that's a double lane.
Yeah.
So there was actually no need to
He come from nowhere,
you.
so he's speeding
And
around
it's
a roundabout
dangerous
as well.
Yeah.
Didn't see him. I could have gone like that into him, bang.
Yeah, and then you hurt yourself as well as him. That's the thing.
I get things every day on the bike. There's always an idiot out there. I get people with
Yeah.
riding in the cars, or driving in the cars rather, and they haven't got any headlights on in the dark.
But usually bikes respect. Have you know? I mean, I haven't ridden for years actually, but bikes usually respect each other. Motorcyclists, I find. Do you ever get nodded?
Not really.
No? A lot of people, because they nod and it's like a sign of respect. I did it all the time. People just nod.
I am on a scooter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I used to still nod to scooters. Yeah, still a bike. But bikes are usually, it's hard really. But yeah, I don't understand why he did that.
No, it's just frustrating. I kept my cool.
Yeah, that's
but what can you do, folks?
No, not much.
It scares you. You don't need that shit.
Yeah, no.
End of the day, do you?
Yeah.
But there you go. Yeah, so you're going to Japan at the end of this month.
I'm going a week Friday.
Right.
So I don't know when this video is. When's this video coming out?
I'm not sure. Maybe next Wednesday.
So then I'll be going Friday. In that case.
All right. Yeah.
So a week this Friday or
so he's going Friday, folks.
Yeah.
So this is out Wednesday. It's obviously Wednesday, as you know.
Yeah.
Fez is going to Japan.
Yeah.
He's taking his new camera, the DJI Osmo
Pocket 2.
Pocket 2.
Yeah.
And you're going to get hours of footage.
Hopefully, yeah. I've never used it, so I've tried to do a little bit of practice here and there, but I'm just going to have to kind of wing it. I'm hoping it'll be alright. I might do a bit next week as well. I've practiced with a time lapse and stuff.
Yeah.
It's good. It's got time lapse on there, slow mo, and it's a proper camera. Probably a lot of you know what the Pocket's like. It's so small. It's like that big.
You just hold it like that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
No one notices you got it. To be honest.
Like I've said, the problem is, especially when you're going away, your phone is used for everything, navigation. Because I always get a foreign SIM card because you need to be able to. Like Japan, I'm not going to get any data. So you buy a foreign SIM card. It's cheaper. You'll pay like 20 quid for X amount of gig. Put that in, and then you've got a phone as normal. So using your phone for like navigation, research, everything, pictures, and your battery just goes. Especially when I'm recording as well. So I decided I want a camera, but I want a small camera. So and I've got a drone DJI. I think it's pretty much the same camera.
So it's evolved. You've evolved.
Yeah.
You joined IKS in 2017.
Yeah.
I think it was
17? Yeah. Something like that.
Sort of time. Yeah. Fresh faced, just out of school. And you progressed. You got a channel now, and it's all for fun. You do it for fun. It's a hobby, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a hobby. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to record. It's nice to go back for yourself one day. Because obviously 20, 30 years ago, you probably, well, maybe 20 you did, but 30 years ago you didn't really have that option, did you? To
no, I mean,
have a
cameras
channel and stuff, and it's nice to just show people. Because I mean, personally, I get inspired by watching other people's vlogs and seeing other places. I'm sure other people do as well. So it's nice just to show, because with social media, there's a lot of places that you discovered you would never know about. So it's nice to show places and oh wow, I didn't know about that. I'd like to go.
That's
there.
why Colin. I used to go exploring with Colin.
Yeah.
A long time ago. He should do a bit more sort of filming.
He goes to a fair few places.
It was quite funny. There's a bit of a standoff going on.
Yeah, we chatting. I've been there. Yeah. He's off now, isn't he? He's in Italy, I think. Lake Garda, I think he said. Yeah. So I go to. I fly Tokyo, this is really funny, everyone's going to like this. I'm usually really good with research and stuff and checking stuff because I go away a bit. But I don't know what happened this time. But not just me, none of us thought to check. We're going in typhoon season or monsoon or anyway rainy season, whichever one it is. And I don't know why we didn't. No one really thought. So it is actually raining when we go, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world.
Hopefully they'll land the plane.
Yes, madness. So we fly to Tokyo. I've got about 6 days there. Then we go to a little town called Hakone. It's a lot of relaxation just for 2 nights, and then from there we go to stay in Kyoto for a week. So you've got Kyoto, Osaka near, and there's like Nara and other places. So, and then we'll fly back from Osaka.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 weeks out there.
Amazing. What are you flying out in?
Japan Airlines or
Japan
Airways.
Airlines.
Yeah.
Right, wasn't it? Big un?
Yeah, I don't know what plane it is actually, but I've been on a double-decker one before, 2 floors, but I don't think this is.
Someone at work saying that the bigger the plane, the less turbulence you get.
Yeah, it's true.
It's true, yeah.
it
Ryanair's a bit...
It's hard to explain to someone because, like you've been on one flight now, the thought of going on 14 hours on a Ryanair is quite daunting because they're small, they're not built for that. But the bigger planes, you get more leg room, you get your own TV, there's all the food supplied. It's so different to a quick couple of hour trip over the water.
Here's a question. Ryanair, have they got first class? I don't remember seeing.
They don't. Don't have any.
In the cockpit, folks.
It's just standard class.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bus, one of those old coaches used to get, the cross keys. They're bigger than a Ryanair.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's mad. You're in a little tube, basically.
Well, actually, the video that we were just sorting out today, which will be the next video up, I say about the leg room. Because I booked the bus to go from one country to another, because it's next door, I don't want to spoil it. And I paid, it was an extra £10 a person, and I actually had more leg room than Ryanair. Because my legs, probably about that far, just a couple of inches.
Yeah.
And there was more leg room in this bus, and it was only an extra tenner, so it was really good.
That's not too bad, is it? Yeah, right. I think that's it, folks.
Yes.
I think we've got the Latvia video.
Yeah.
Latvia video coming up soon. In the next few weeks that'll be going out, folks, for you. Thank you very much for Number One Fan for recording for
No problem.
the old channel. Obviously you'll be going on to his channel as well. Check out Escape the Chaos, folks. Loads of drone footage on that. Yeah.
Got 20, I think, 21 videos by next week now. It's not bad, is it?
No,
Really?
that's good. Just keep it in it.
Coming up to a year, because I think 24 will be a year, because I do 2 a month.
We got about 6,000 views.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's good. It's working out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only doing it for for inspiration for people and just a document.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it as a second job, so it's fine.
It's nice to know that you're sharing more and more as time goes on. It's a bit. It motivates you to do. Let's do more.
Yeah. Most of my research for holidays are done on YouTube because people vlog it, and it gives you ideas as well, and you get sometimes you're not sure about something or how much something costs or how to do it, and you watch someone's vlog and they explain it. It's really good. It's really useful. I love YouTube. Love it.
Have you seen Casey Neistat yet?
No, I haven't. I will watch it, but
you didn't like the look of him, did you?
No, I've not seen.
You said, "Oh, I don't like the look of him."
Oh, not him. Just the videos. I don't know if it's my kind of thing. Not him as such.
I reckon.
I didn't know if it was my kind of video.
You got to watch it, mate.
I will watch it.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. I think you did say it before. Do you hear the rain?
Yeah, it's nice. Bit better.
The woodworm up there. I think it's mostly dead. I need to kill some.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Nice little bunker though, this, isn't it?
It's nice. Well, that shed's done. Getting a shed put up, folks, in the garden. A lot of this stuff will go. All the stuff from under that.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, then you'll have more room.
All that. That'd be gone. We'll put some shelves up there. We're going to get a flag put up here.
Yeah, you should get some shelves here as well, maybe.
Yeah, I'll put something up there.
You could get some shelves and have some old kind of souvenirs from the Cold War on the shelves or bits and bobs. You could buy some bits.
Got the Geiger counter here.
Yeah, I could hang up. Should hang it up from there and just hang it down.
Sold. That's 1950s.
Wonder if it still works. Take it to Chernobyl. We should go to Chernobyl one day. I mean,
when the war's
I've been, but I don't know. Yeah, obviously when the war's over.
Talking about politics, folks, don't really do this. That bloke who tried to attack Moscow. was
Yeah,
shot down.
yeah,
Do you reckon
yeah.
those sources, the Russian sources?
I reckon so.
You reckon?
Yeah, because he was, I think he was like 70 miles from Moscow, and then all of a sudden he stopped. He had a lot of balls to do it, and then he just stopped. So I don't know. They were talking about maybe got some under discussion, some deal, but then he kind of hid out in Belarus, didn't he?
Exile, wasn't it? Something
Yeah,
like
because
that?
I think, as far as I remember, he was ahead of, because I think Russia have some private military groups, and I think it was a private kind of military group he was in charge of. So it looks so he could have took it quite far, but he just stopped.
Weird, isn't it?
Very odd.
Someone needs to stop Putin
Yeah.
because the war is disgusting. No need for it.
No.
And it's just, a peaceful world is just getting trashed, folks.
Yeah.
Sadly, because of one country.
And everyone suffers.
Yeah, everyone suffers.
The thing is, what I say, it's regardless on who's right and who's wrong. I agree to the point where America are not perfect,
No.
and Putin probably does have some valid reasons, but it doesn't give you that's not a reason to kill innocent people. That's my opinion.
No.
Just because you're apparently scared, or someone's being aggressive and putting nukes there or close, doesn't
That's
mean...
the thing, isn't it? The nuclear weapons. That's what his thing, his argument. He says the word nuclear weapons, and then people bow down. Oh no, please.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
But it's there's a lot of stuff behind it. Like, he apparently was scared because if Ukraine joined NATO and they have nukes there, but he's already got NATO countries on his border, Latvia, Lithuania. He's already got them on his border.
He shouldn't be scared. No one's going to attack him.
It's an excuse, because if you've noticed historically, like Georgia he attacked, it's always non-NATO countries. So I think it was a good excuse for him to attack, but. Yeah, it's a shame we can't just be peaceful and everyone can't just get along. But it's never going to be like that, is it?
A hell of a lot of Russian people, are probably against the war.
Suffering as well, but
it's
they
because it's
also
dictatorship, and the government in Russia. It's a Soviet Union basically,
Yeah.
but it's not officially.
Yeah.
But it's still run as a Soviet Union.
There's all these price hikes for everyone that everyone suffered. That doesn't really speak about much is even in Africa, or the grain. All these price hikes is because of the war. I mean, obviously things do naturally, inflation, it happens anyway, but not to the extent it has. Everything is because of this war, really. It's a shame, isn't it? But hey, what can we do?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really look at the news, myself much. I watch Piers Morgan.
I like Piers
Uncensored.
Morgan.
Yeah.
On that note, though, Slava Ukraine. That's like Go Ukraine, I think, or supporting Ukraine anyway.
Slava Ukraine.
Yeah. For any Ukrainians, but what was you saying about Piers Morgan?
I watch him, and the news
Yeah.
he comes up with, I listen to that. So about the Belarus and the bloke getting shot down. I found out last night, basically. There's something about China and all that. Are they all with Putin? I've not really.
They're trying to be clever and stay on the fence. So they've not really spoke against him, but they haven't spoke for him. They're kind of sitting on the fence. They haven't really got involved. If they do, it'd be a problem, because they're quite a superpower. But
the control of everything on Amazon, folks.
it's it's mad, because obviously Poland's on the border with Belarus, and they've had to put fences up now because Belarus were accepting all these asylum seekers in to flood Europe and just chucking them through the Polish borders. Along with Latvia, Lithuania, who's just putting them through the borders, letting them go, inviting them all in and just letting them go, just to kind of try and disrupt stuff. And obviously now they're putting a fence up, with border with Belarus because of the issues with like armed border guards there all the time.
I know that.
Yeah, it's on the border. It's a shame, because I really want to go to Belarus, but obviously
Yeah,
now's not the time.
No, I was seeing some videos about Belarus and that. It's proper like sort of Soviet Union.
It does,
Sort of,
yeah.
It's a place sort of like that sort of place. North Korea.
Yeah.
Number one fan. We're going there soon, folks. With his cameras.
I really want to go there.
This
drone. Yeah, I don't know about the drone.
But I think that's it, folks. Thanks very
Yeah.
much for watching. Is there anything else on the agenda?
No. I think
Check
that's
out
it.
the old channel, folks.
Yeah.
Escape the Chaos and all that jazz. And I'm sure we'll see you in another Bunker Wednesday very soon. Don't know when that's going to be. Who knows?
Probably.
Whenever it gets recorded.
Be Chris next.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Got the CBs and stuff like that, the scanners. I've got some more equipment coming tomorrow to connect up, so we'll probably do some videos on that.
Yeah.
Was there something else? And with certain CBs, old-fashioned, even CBs radios and stuff like that, volume control, when they crackle, it's not broken. You can fix it, folks. And I'll do a video on that as well, because I've done that radio, fixed it, and that's come back again. It's probably because it's so old. Just need to do it again.
Yeah.
Work the chemicals in, folks.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. So help
things.
people out that don't know. It's all useful, isn't
There's
it?
no videos online, I don't think of that.
Yeah.
So that's always good, folks. Rightio then, folks. Get in contact with the Gov, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon, folks.